Okay, so in previous class we have created journals, right? So journals, everything we have created. So this is a fresh instance, so we will be using the existing business units. Okay, so before going to the journal, so previously we have option to add, there is some settings for personalize your springboard, right? So here for personalize, here we have a plus symbol. Okay, so previously we have a settings, so a settings icon from here. So here it will show you as a plus icon. If you want anything, you can add it, or if you remove anything, you can just uncheck it. So we will check it for anyone, other financial reporting. So in the journal accounting, see it's showing as a period close. For testing purpose, let me uncheck the period close. Okay, save and close. If you're checking here, the period close is not there. Okay, this is how we will personalize our springboards. So this is news feed. Okay, that's the reason we have a new layout or new kind of layout compared to banner and panel. Okay, so we'll go with the journals. So last class also we have created a journals. We have created a batch. Under the batch we have created a money journals, right? So here it set is as a US primary ledger because our ledger is not there. So I'm going with the US primary ledger. Okay, so here, so we have checked with the journal, right? Journal with spreadsheet. We already loaded, right? So we will try to load it one more time and we will check how it is reflecting.
How is it going?
How to find out the instance, man? So it will connect with it through FBDA and it will connect to our system. Last by username and password. So there we have created only one journal, right? Right. So here, if you are below, if you are seeing here below 10, we have a single journal and we have a multiple journal. We have a two different options. Single journal we already created, right? That means only one journal you can create. So multiple journal is nothing but just you can compare it. What the layout is different. Here it's showing as a journal badge description and journal, right? But if you are checking here, there is no badge, right? So that means we are creating only one journal. Okay, that means only one journal and only one batch. Here we are creating a batch, so I make it as a JE01 as a batch. Okay, JE01 as a batch. Description. So here I am creating a 3 different batch. Okay, journal JE1, JE2, and JE3. Journal description also I can make it as the same. Ledger, it's asking for which ledger you want to. So if you are able to see, it's like I am able to see 4 different ledger, right? That means this, all the ledger is linked to this data set access. That means whenever you are choosing this data set US primary ledger, it is linked. It's linked with this three ledgers. Okay, so I'm using a US primary ledger. So accounting date I'm giving as 03/12/2019 spreadsheet. So for this 3 also I'm giving the same. Okay, so category is a mandatory, which I already told you. The category, if you are checking the single journal, the category we are giving in the top, right? So here it is a batch kind of loading, so the category is under this column. I will make it as adjustment. This one. So company is like, there is a code combination, you have to choose it. So if you have a more, so just click on search. So it will show you the list of code combination which is available for you. So click on OK. Click on OK. It will reflect here. The same way, you can double click on the company so that you can choose your code combinations. So code combination is nothing but collection of your segments. Okay. Collection of your segment is called as code combinations. So it's like from segment 1 to segment 4 or 5, they are combining everything, right? So that's the reason it's called as a code combinations. Okay. So we do one more payments. For the payments, we are giving a chart of accounts.
So we are creating 1 to 8 maximum segments.
We can create up to 30, but the recommendation is 1 to 8. Normally, there won't be any business beyond 8 actually. Okay, so maximum 7, 6 or 7. So in future, we can add 1 or 2. So that's the reason they will create a future 1 and future 2. Okay, so I have created my code combination, then I'm giving my currencies. So enter debit, I'm having 100. Credit also I'm making as 100. And the debit I'm making as 100. Debit 100. So here I'm making as a 300. Here I'm making as a 300. Okay. So we are done with our mandatory fields. Right. So now what we are going to do is just we will trying to upload to our instance. So this already we seen it, right? Submit journal, only journal, then manually have to post, right? So now the option is chosen as a submit journal import and posting. That means it's already it's importing the journals to the application and also it's posting it. There is no need for manual posting. Okay, so it's uploading now. There are no details available. Which details we have missed it? You cannot enter both debit and credit values in the same. Oh, sorry, ma'am. I given in the same day. Fine. Let me. Let me try to upload it. Now it's showing as a no errors. Still it's showing as errors. For this we are getting error. You must enter because we copy pasted that journal, right? So that's the reason this is also got inserted. That's the reason it's giving error. Okay. So this 3 we will check whether it is loaded into our application or not. Okay. So if you're coming here for check for the manage journals. What is the period we given it? Any idea? We'll go with JE. They have started with JE only, right? What is the batch exact batch name?
JE0. You need to enter the same values.
It's not loading. Valid category. Because we copied pasted here the ledger, right? That's the reason it's giving valid category. You have to try to upload one more time. So the thing is, we cannot delete the records because it's a protected one. See, getting too many errors, man. Valid accounting date to pay, valid currency. This is because let me feed. Okay, let us load it now. It should not be that case. Now it will throw an error. See, it got loaded. Okay, we are checking our. This is for batch loading. Okay, so you can check for that concurrent program first. So where is the scheduled program will be there? Which tab? Any idea? Which tab the scheduled program will be there? If I want to check one of the requests which is running now, so which tab it will be there?
Tab.
So it will be there in which screen? So I want to check for the scheduled program where we can check it. Under tools, so we have a schedule process. Click on schedule process. See the program post generally succeed. This is for import, this is for post. So we have chosen the post also, right? That's the reason this program is triggered out. Yes, if you have to do it manually, you have to post that. Okay. So let us check for that journal which was created through spreadsheet. Okay. So we have started with JE, right?
JE01.
Okay, JE01 and JE02 we have created, right? Okay, click on search. So this is ours, right?
Yes, sir.
1, 2, 300, 100, 100. This is ours, right?
Yes.
This is our bag. See 1, 2, 300, 100, 200 and 100. This only we given it, right? So amount also we given as a 100, 1, 2, 100 and 200. We are checking one of the payments. This is for payments category. We have created a three adjustment on one payments category, right? So see here it is showing as a pay posted. Okay. So the accounting period is 12/2009. So batch is created. Batch we given, right? JE01 batch. So the payments journal also we have given it JE3 and JE3. JE1, 2, 3 we have created 3 different payments. We are checking here JE1. So JE1 from one batch. right?
Yes, sir.
JE2 also from same batch. JE3 also from same batch. This is like collection of journal we are putting into one of the journal. Okay. Previously we have created a single journal. Now the collection of journals we are putting into one of the batch. Okay. So there is one batch is containing all the journals.
Okay.
Got it? So you are clear on it, right? See 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. J1, J02. This is J01 adjustment. Is this our lecture or J3 payments is our J02 is our lecture 200. J1 is our lecture which is 100, right? Okay. So the batch is nothing but the combination of journal is called as a batch. Okay. So you are clear with what exactly the batch is, right?
Combination of journals is called.
So if you want to create a journal, alone you can create a journal. Okay. If you want to create a batch, you can create a batch. Okay. So this is we have created. In the screen also we have created a batch, right? Under the batch we have created a journals, right? So one more thing for search, if you're checking here, create journal, manage journal. You're checking here. So only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 options we have to search. Okay. If you want to add a field to search, still you can add it. So if you are adding the accounting date, see accounting date is here. So if you want to add more fields, so which is for, it's like a user preference. It's like it affect only for the current user. It will not affect for any of the user. This is depends on your view, depends upon your criteria. You are setting for the search criteria. Okay. This is how you can add it here. Here, one more thing, we can personalize it. Personalize in the sense, whenever you are going to the form, so if I'm opening with my login, my search criteria should work. If you're checking here, there is no search criteria here, right? So you can personalize your search criteria. Okay, let me add it. See, let me add it only for the journal is starting with JE01. Okay, so are we getting any journal? Let me go with J. So for I'm getting this many journals, right? Let me go with the JE1, so it will be easy for you to
So you
understand.
want
Okay. Yes. See, for JE1 I am getting a 3. Okay. So whenever whenever my page is opening, okay, I want to see only the adjustment category in my screen. Okay. So just remove this one. So right. So just I'm removing this one. So whenever I open my forms, okay, it should give my poster, okay, and only the adjustment category. Okay, it should respond here. Okay, so for this you can save your search. If you are checking here, so you can now it's showing us a server is all journal. So it will show us all. And personalize this one. I'm giving a where is it saved? You can save it. So I'm trying to save my this search criteria. Okay, so I'm saving as adjustment posted. Okay, I make it as a set of default. If I make click on run automatically, whenever I choose on my search criteria, automatically it will result will pop up. Okay, click on OK. Click on done. Again, I'm going to the manage journal. showing my adjustment posted. All journals. So if I want to see my journal, so just click on your adjustment posted. It will show only the posted adjustments. Okay, this is how you can personalize your search criteria. Okay, this is we done. So one more thing is like we cannot post each and every time, right? So I have created thousands of journals. Okay, each time I cannot post, right? So it's a huge job, huge work. So we have an option for auto post. That means automatically it will post. You know it, just you have to run this criteria. Okay, if you are running this one, so it will fetch the respective journal and it will post it automatically. So no need to open each journal and you click on the post.
If you are posting wrong ones, you need to delete.
Which one?
If you are doing some wrong person,
we have an option to reverse, right? So if you're checking here and going, say auto reverse is there. Let me check for the unposted one. Okay. So for the nullify it, you have to create a credit memo for it. That means 1,000 rupees I given to you. Okay. So now you are saying that the 1,000 rupees is wrong. Okay. What you have to create it? I have to give a minus 100 rupees, minus 1,000 rupees. Or if I'm given the 1,000 rupees to you, okay, you are saying that no, boss, it's not 1,000 rupees, only the 900 I have to give. So what you have to do, you will be giving a debit memo or credit memo for nullify that difference. If I say 1,000 rupees, I am saying that only the 900 rupees is 900 rupees for you. It's not 1,000 rupees. Then you can create minus 100 rupees as a debit. Now if you are adding with the 1,000 with minus 100, it will nullify the difference and it will show you as a 900. Okay. So for the whatever you are posting it, you have to create adjustments in your payment level or in invoice level. Okay, then you have to post to the journal. Okay. So if you are checking the unposted one, check it. This is my posted one. That's the reason it's getting there. There is no unposted journal. Everything is posted in this instance. Nice, man. Here I have option to reverse, right? Reverse batch or reverse journal. You can reverse the journal if you unposted any of the journals which you created. Okay, you can reverse the things. So let me go for the setups, manage. So here I showed as a auto post, right? Run auto post program. So here you have to create a criteria set for your auto post, right? So if you're checking here, this navigation is look like different for me. You worked with that navigations, right? Yes. So here it is showing us a different. So let us give a search. So manage. You are able to see the manage auto post criteria set, right? So that means you are creating a criteria set to post one of the conditions. Okay. So what is this criteria set? If you are checking the program, here it's showing us a post criteria set, right? So this set you have to define it. Okay. What journal you have to pick, when you have to post, those kind of things you have to choose it. Then if you are submitting it, okay, automatically it will fetch all your criteria. First it will check for your fetching criteria. It will fetch all the criteria journal and it will post it automatically. Okay. So if you are checking here, I'm going to create one post criteria. Okay. So I'm giving an image, main post set. I'm enabling it. Okay. So here you can make a condition. Number of days before submission date, number of days after submission date. Okay. That means if you are giving any value, okay, for this criteria set, if we say here 1 and 2, here I'm giving as a 1, here I'm giving as a 2. Okay, that means what's the difference? What's the difference between this and this?
And means number of days means 1 day.
Ah,
And same
that means
day,
you,
date,
for
date.
fetching a journals, it will check. It will not check for the current date. What it will check is it will check for the previous day journal. Okay, or if it is, it will fetch the next day journal. The collection of journal. Okay, you are increasing your search criteria. Okay.
So, sir, 12 you are entering 1 to.
No, I removed it. I removed it. This is for
just for 1 day and second day.
no number of before submission, number of days before submission date.
Oh, 12.
If I'm giving 12 days, so it will take 12-day journals. Okay, and it will when the selection criteria we are taking, right? So if you're not giving any condition, it will check all the respective journal and it will post. I'm saying here only 1 day I want a journal. Okay, so if you are giving the number of days is 1, so it will check for only that particular period. Okay, and it will fetch the journal. It will not check for the entire journals. Okay, got it. So here I'm choosing a ledger. So which journal we are currently using? US, right? US primary ledger. US primary ledger, and the source is, we can make it as, let me check it for manual. Okay, so for it would be easy for our manual journal entry. Okay, category I am making as a adjustment. Okay, the accounting period, either you can choose a all. Okay, the type you can choose a all. Okay, so if I'm saving this one, so I have high priority one, maybe just one. So I have created your one of the set. Okay, let us check whether it is reflecting or not. This is your set, right? So if you are checking this concurrent program, if you are checking an auto reverse, run auto post, if you are checking your here, it should show your post set, right? Whenever you are choosing this post set, so what it will do is, so depends upon your selection criteria. So I have chosen as adjustment category, manual source, and the all periods. Okay. So if I run my concurrent program, it will check for the journals related to from manual source, and the category should be an adjustment, and the period for all. You can it's like you can give the respective period also. Which period you want? As of now, I'm giving as all period. Okay. So it will fetch for the respective journal and it will post. Okay, let us check, let us create one journal and we will check it. So let me check for the create journal. So what category I given as manual and the adjustment, right, category. So I'm giving as MA. Sorry? A previous one we already posted, right? So US primary ledger, the primary ledger also I given as a US primary ledger, right? US primary ledger, the date I am giving as a today date. What is the category it is there in ours? We given as manual. We given as a manual. The currency is US. Okay, what else we have? The period is all, category is adjustment, source is manual, right? Where is the source, man? Source is manual only. Sorry, man. You are correct. I am wrong there. Here we have chosen as adjustment only, right? So the category is adjustment. So which is satisfied our condition, right? So the source is manual, which is also it's like satisfy our, the period we given as any period, and also the ledger we given as a US ledger. Okay. So now we will choose our combinations, code combinations. So search and click on OK. We will give us the 1,000 rupees, 10,000 rupees, which is the highest value we are giving the first time. So you can choose Okay. So now I'm just click on save. I'm not posted the journal, right? I didn't posted it. Just I clicked on save. Just I click on complete. So my journal status is like unposted. So manage journal. Let me check for my journal. So MA1 journal. It's not there. What's the journal name we given it? MA01, right?
MA01. MA01.
MA01 only we given it, right?
Yes.
It's not showing it here. Search criteria. We are in our journal. That's the reason it's not showing it. Here it is showing it, right? So we didn't post it. Now we are going to run this program. So we have enabled it. So we are going to run our concurrent program and we will see whether it is our journal is picking for our post or not. Because each time you cannot go and click on each journal, you cannot open and you cannot post it manually, right? That's the reason they given these options. So click on the task, run auto post. What is your journal? It's MA journal, MA post. Just click on submit. So it's submitting your concurrent program. So the program got submitted. Okay. So let us check. Let us search again with see, it got selected for posting. That means your journal picked for the posting. Because the program is running. So that's the reason it's showing as a selected for posting. After that, it will post it. See, it got posted. That means your set is satisfied your journal. So it took all the journals related to your select criteria. It fetched the journal and it's trying to post it. Because no need for it's like a single each time you cannot post it, right? It's not efficient. So that's the reason they given this program for auto posting. Okay. So the auto post, the set we have to create. The set is like in the set we are defining what kind of selection I am going to do it. That is the use of that set. So we are clear with it.
Yes.
So we have created a journal. We have created a post journals, batch of journals. Then we have posted the journals either in manual or with program we have posted.
Yes.
So you're clear with it, right? So you don't have any doubts. So this is the total GL topics. Okay. So you have to practice GL, then only I can start with AP and ER. When you are going to practice.
So
The instance is that is only because I send you the message, right, for that maintenance. Again, they are going to maintain the 7 and 8.
So
The instance will
if it's the standard means I will do it.
yeah,
If
yeah.
it's not the standard means
This is like the first time we are getting this many issues for we did cover all the topics.
it is the standard means I will try to do something and make it. And I think yesterday also I came here.
Oh, instance is not there for you then.
But I put it in just then.
Okay. So our instance is not that, our journal is not there. Let me check for the
Sir,
period.
we need to have in standard instance.
That only he also trying. For him also it's not. He's also not getting it. This is my friend instance which I'm using currently.
I understand, sir, but
No, it's from Oracle itself. All the
understand.
instance is down. It's not only for here.
Otherwise,
So-
I can't learn.
You can do it, man. You have a time. It's not today it will end, right? Have a time to learn, not a problem. So did we close the
Instance
periods?
needs,
Instances. No, it's from Oracle, man. Oracle has to give actually. Anyway, we will give it. We will extend. It's not doesn't matter. So if you're losing 1 week here, in future you will get 1 more week. Don't worry. Okay, I will give you instance, proper instance for you. So, did we close any of the any periods? No.
sorry, sir.
That's okay, man. So if you're checking here, normally none of the business open this many instances. Okay, for testing purpose we have opened this many instances. Normally what they will do is they will it's a current month, right? So if you today is it 3/12/2019. So in that they will allocate one period, either last day or 1 to 2 3, 4 business days or 3 business days, it depends upon your business. They will not do any of the transaction. So that means it's like a 29th, they will stop all the transaction, and also the 4th or 3rd, depends upon the business requirement, they will stop all the transaction. So 29th to 4th, there won't be any transactions. Okay, what they will do is they will try to close the periods, GL periods, AP periods, AR period, then they will open the new periods for the new transaction. Okay, so as per the business process, it will be like only 1 month. They will open the previous month, and then they will they will close the previous month period, and they will open the new month period. Okay, but here for testing purpose, we have opened many instances. Sorry, it's like many periods. So if you want to close the period, nothing but just click on the close periods. See here it's showing as a account payables, receivables. The post projects is post not closed. That means I told you, right? The GL is hot, right? So the GL is linking with everywhere. It's linked with AP, it's linked with AR, it's linked with project. So first, what it's showing is first you have to close the periods in the APR GL box, then APR project box, then you come and close your GL periods. Okay, that is a process. First, you have to close your all the transaction under we are creating the AP and BR. Finally, we are posting into the GL, right? So first, we have to close the transaction periods. That means the APR and project. Then we have to close your GL periods. Okay. Yeah, that's the reason it's throwing in this error. If you close all the periods, you will not get this kind of errors. Okay, so if you're checking here, so 12/18 I have closed it, right? Let me try to check it. See, it got closed. Here, if you're checking if you're checking here, you're able to reopen. Here it's showing as an open period, right? You're able to reopen the period again. Even though if you have closed the period, someday the business is getting a high approval. It's like a vice president level, they got approval. They are saying that, boss, this transaction is important. This is a specific transaction. We have to postpone this journal. That time you can just if you're a functional just you can open the period again and you can post all the transaction which they are telling you, right? It will be like a high level approval. It's not simply you can open it. Okay. After getting approval, you can open it, then you can post all your transactions, then you can close it. Okay. If you are just closing this period, there is a one more button, one more advanced version. It's like advanced, which is called as a permanently close. Not they will not close permanently for now. Okay. The previous year first they will close it. Okay. They will not close permanently. They will check. They will give you the timeline. So whether we are getting any transaction, whether we are getting any adjustment or thing. So if nothing is good, they will be closing with the permanent. If you are closing permanently, you cannot reopen it. Okay, that's the reason they will give you some timeline. After closing it, they will give you some timeline. So they will think that some business they need for some adjustment, right? So if there is no adjustment at all within the cooling period, they will close this period. If I check here, so for the closing a period, we have a concurrent program, that means a job program. So here the casting is open, receivable is open. See, assets is never opened it. So once I given the instance, right, you can do all your setups. I will do all the transaction with your setup only. Okay, so today and tomorrow you can do all your setups. Okay, I will give you this instance. We'll check whether this instance will permanent or 9 days. If this is working, you can create it.
9 days.
Hmm? This I have to check actually. This is for this only for course kind of thing. I took this instance actually. So we'll check for where we have to check. We have to check consoles and the schedule process. Now we are going to close the periods. Permanently we are closing the periods. Okay.
Once we permanently close that,
We cannot reopen it. Permanently close general period, journal ledger periods, click on OK. So it will ask for which period you want to open. So what is the first period here it's showing us? And also you cannot simply close the middle of the period. You have to permanently close from the bottom to the top. You cannot close. It's like I have opened from January. Now it's November. You cannot permanently close in the middle. That means July period you cannot close it permanently. That means you have to start from January, February, March, April, May. The hierarchical process you have to close your period. Okay, I'm closing as 1/2011. Click on submit. So that means this will close permanently. See, before closing it, they're giving the exception report also. It means it will show you that what are all the pending tasks or pending things we have. What?
Above dummy file will be something.
Which dummy field?
Just now you are opening it.
Ah, this one only. See, this subledger is running now. It got completed, then it will change it to successful. That means my subledger period is, that is the exception, right? We are checking it. Anyway, let us check for our period 1, period close. What is the first period? What is it for the permanently closed? See, this period only we have chosen it, right? They have opened from 2011. We have to close from 2011 to till date. So this is like an open period. We have many open periods. Future enterable we have only one. Closed. This many periods and have closed it. You got it right. What is meant by it? So let me show you one more. Okay. Click on home page. Let me go to the tools. Let me click on the schedule process. Let me get the program for permanent closing GL. Okay. It's showing as a default, it's showing as a 2-1. Okay. Now I'm trying to choose it for 5/2018. Click on submit. So you're clear with creating a journals, creating a batch with multiple journals. You know how to open the period, you know how to close the periods, you know how to permanently close the periods. Alright, you have created a sets for your journal. That means that for posting you have created through FBDI load also. You know how to create your FBDI file based data load. We have opened with Excel and we have loaded, right? We have created this one.
Oh,
through Excel we have loaded the journal, right? They will call it as
this one is called
FBDA. Probably they will say as a file based. File means with this file based and loading the data, right?
purpose.
So still you have any doubts in GL? Want to clear GL before moving to any of the topics? So you can practice.
So requesting my approval this month.
Which one?
Requesting my approval, pending approval. Requesting my attention. Sir, attention what? Sir?
Which one?
Attention, first one.
Record attention means this under the journal, it is a, it's not approved one, it got rejected one, or it is not posted one. It's giving attention. Boss, this many journal you have created, but you didn't posted it. This many journals which got created with rejected with some other reason. That's the reason it's like at the default home page. Okay, previously if you are checking the older version, you will not get this many tabs. You will not get this many forms.
Yes.
Just for create, if you are checking the previous version, only the create journal will be there. Okay, infolex will be there. That's it. See, this and all it's like unapproved, it's rejected, or it's giving it error. That's the reason it's giving your attention. Pause. This journal, this many journal, we have it in error stage. Kindly look into it. That kind of things. Did I miss anything for today?
No, sir.
I have to check for okay. This concept I will tell you what exactly it is. So okay, it will run. Let me tell you. So let me tell you what is an intercompany and intra-company. You have any idea on intercompany and intra-company? Let me.
Intercompany means I think in my general